Welcome to a Thursday Night Rise Hardmic. I am Code Lions, and tonight we got the aftermath of Swing Vote, and we got the World Heavyweight Champion of COH right here, Brett Curtis from Perk Angle.
Hello.
Tonight it was a crazy celebration. I have to say, probably was the reason why we saw a couple losses in the Perk Angle camp tonight, but for the most part, it was a great night for Perk Angle.
Yeah, that is true.
I am still shocked that Crude won against Devin O'Brien. That was a tough outing, and Mamba beating Dalton tonight was a huge win because considering he beat Cyanide at Swing Vote.
Cyanide. Everybody care about Cyanide. What?
Hey, he could be the future number one contender to that World Championship.
Yeah. As my boy Taz once said, that's just another victim. Yeah.
More importantly, though, Brett Curtis, after all these years of fighting through hurdles that nobody else has ever had to fight through, you became World Heavyweight Champion. What does this moment mean to you?
It was pretty good. I mean, it was going to happen sooner or later. You know what I'm saying? It just so happened to happen sooner than later. I'd expect it to happen soon. I'm be honest. I had a whole plan out. I was gonna have this whole mastermind. But my boy out there, he got disrespected by EPH, and I was like, I can't let that slide. So I went up to Kurt. I said, "Hey, Kurt, what should I do? Should I cash in?" And he told me, "Cash in." And I went out there and I won. I mean, no one was doubting I was gonna win, but I have the world title now. It's still a little jaw dropping. I'm saying it's a little jarring. I'm the leader of this ship now, as I said, alongside of my brothers. I'm saying it's a little bit surreal, if I say.
No doubt about that. Now, we saw in New York City, we wondered where APH was. This is his hometown. Obviously, APH was around in the city because this is where he lives. But we didn't see anything of APH throughout the whole entire show until that video package at the end saying that he is getting his rematch for that World Heavyweight Championship. What do you think about that?
I'm not too worried about it. I expected it. I mean, this is what happens to World Champion. I knew it. I won world titles all over the world. One of them was a 4-account partner, our pro. I'm ready for this kind of stuff. I'm ready as a world champion. So I knew he was going to get his rematch. I knew what was going to happen. Trust me, I didn't go out there being stupid as, let's get this title and just hope I never defend it. I knew what was going to go down. And, and he may have beaten Crude that same night, but this is an injured Crude. I beat a 100% Tone White. And I wasn't all fresh and ready when I cashed in. I was still a little bit hurt. I was still hurting. And, APH may still be hurt too after that match, but what I'm saying. This was at 100% Crude. If this was 100% Crude, he wouldn't have had the title in the first place. What I'm saying? I still have the briefcase. But that's just not the case, is it? So, it is what it is. He can have his rematch, but at the end of the day, I'm going to walk out of that pay-per-view as your World Heavyweight Champion. There ain't anything APH can do about that.
Well, it seems like the tide has turned. Brett Curtis is now the World Heavyweight Champion. But here's another question for you, Brett Curtis. Being that you're the World Champion,
yes,
and Crude, you can help him out with the answer if you feel like it, or Mamba. This is a collective unit question here. Tonight, we know that the general manager, Ryan Swift, is back. Are you guys worried about him trying to put you guys in situations, maybe in title matches before Summer Series? Maybe is the fix in? Will Ryan Swift damper your reign as world champion or damper Perk Angle going forward?
No, I don't think that's.
If he tries to, I'll kick his ass. That simple.
I mean, he's just trying to tear us apart since we first joined. I mean, look at it. The Elimination Chamber. He was hoping that would split us apart. Me and Crew went in there. No, we were going to be the last two. We were going to fight together. I mean, that's just how it is. He tries to split us up, but it ain't never going to work. Well, this ain't no regular team. We don't see each other as partners, as, some people that we have to team with. We're brothers, you know what I'm saying? We share the same house almost. Sometimes, I'll be over at Crew's house. He'll be like, hey. And Crew be over at my house. He'll be like, hey. It'll just be like that. We're not some regular old team that just come into work and say, all right, let's get this over with. We see each other as family. Not many teams do that. That's why they don't last as long as us. They hate us because of that, and that's just how it is. And Swift is one of those people because his little shitty little team didn't work out. Now did it? So it is what it is. He ain't gonna do nothing.
There's not much he can do. You're the world champion. He's gonna have to wait to Summer Series to see if APH can possibly take that title off of you.
And he won't.
And we've seen the outcome at Swing Vote, so who's to say what's going to happen this time around? But I think it's in your favor this right now, the way the betting odds is going. But here's another thing. We saw tonight, after Swing Vote, you defeated Tone White in his hometown.
I did do that.
It was the start of a historic night for you. But one thing is for certain, I don't think Tone White's done with Perk Angle collectively, because he was out there at ringside in Crude's match.
You know, I don't understand what his problem is. You know what I'm saying? First, he thought he's going to get to me. He tried to stop me my cash in. Then he tried to beat me at his home show, which I said I was going to embarrass him at his own show. And look what I did. He lost to me. And on the same night of his pay-per-view that he made, guess who cashed in? Tell me, Lions. Who cashed in?
I mean, do I really have to answer the question? You already know the answer.
I do. Who walked out with the world title?
I mean, you're the champ.
Yeah. He tried to stop us, and he can't. So now he's going to think he's going to go after the injured man that lost. He think Crude is down and out. But we just saw tonight he beat Devlin. Crude is still ready to go. He just so happened to get unlucky. Yeah, that's just how it is. If he was 100% during that world title match, he would have walked out as world champion. I bet everything I have on it. That's just all there is to it. And I ain't really got much to say to Tone. If he wants problems with us, he can have problems with us. But the last time that happened, he lost.
I don't know what Crude has to say, because Tone's getting in his business now. And Crude just got off of this feud with Swift. He went through so much with Ryan Swift, and now he has to worry about Tone White. There's two separate evils at this point. Crude, what's going through your head if Tone White has his eyes set on you? What are you going to do to in response?
Man, I think it's simple what we're seeing here. Obviously, I think it's a little bit of jealousy. Team Perk Angle, they're taking the top spot, and Tone isn't used to not being in that top spot no more, is he? How many times has it been now? 13 times with that world title. I feel like if I had that title for 13 times, I would. I wish I had that world title. I wish if I had that title 13 times, I think I was the best wrestler in the world.
And by the way,
12 times. Sorry, God. Oh God, I'm giving him too much credit. See, I'm giving him too much credit. God,
he thinks he's gonna be 13-time world champion, but I ain't gonna let that happen.
Yes, sir. 12 times. 12 times. He's won it 12 times. And if I won it 12 times, I'd think I was the best here, the best ever in COH, Rise, Overdrive, whatever. But just so happens, Team Perk Angle don't need to hold that title 12 times, 13 times, 14 times, 15 times. They don't need to hold it. We only need to hold it once or twice, and we are the top people here. As Brett said, we weren't lumped together. We weren't put together by management. We are brothers in and outside that ring. We have something that a lot of people don't have. We have that bond that make us more than just a team. We are COH at this point. We are what holds COH together. And I think Tone can't handle that. I think Tone sees us as rivals or better than him, actually. You know what? Yeah.
I think it's bigger than that. I think it's bigger than that. You know, you guys are the fan favorites. I'm not trying to put you guys in a situation where I'm going to be a Debbie Downer here. I'm just going to state what happened in the past and how it relates to now. All right? So Jordan Brooks was the first one to really put Tone on a pecking order, if you will, to say, hey, man, the future is bright and the future is Perk Angle. Jordan Brooks broke his arm back at WrestleCade years ago. I think it all starts from there. And then since then, we've seen Tone White battle Perk Angle. And honestly, on the outside looking in, as a spectator, I got to say, you guys kind of been hunting him down for years now. And I think it's officially done. And I think you guys have gotten the most out of Tone White, and you've won world championships because of that reason.
Mm-hmm.
You know what? You know what I think. I think we've moved past the point where we need a Tone White. We are past the point where we need that man. We are fine without him. There might have been a time back then when I wasn't here, when Brett wasn't here, when Jordan wasn't here. If Tone didn't show up, if Tone wasn't here, this place would have crumbled.
Mm-hmm.
But guess what? Guess what? Team Bergangle, baby. Team Bergangle is what keeping COH together. It's what's keeping COH alive. It is the heart that keeps COH alive.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Yes.
Yeah. I said it a while ago.
Third question too.
Oh.
Finish first though. Go ahead.
Oh,
Yeah.
sorry.
Well, my boy finished world champion right there.
Yeah, I am world champion. Show some respect. But as I said, like I said this a while ago, we ain't here to replace Tone. We don't want to do that. Tone can have his accomplishments. We're not here to take over his spot. We're here to do better than what he did before. We're here to grow COH. When I won the world title, you know how people came in that didn't even watch COH before. They came over and said, "Wow, look at Brett Curtis, finally a real world champion. Not that garbage APH, not that old timer Tone White. Someone fresh, young, and talented, such as Brett Curtis, and now the COH World Heavyweight Champion." And you see how many people came in? Huh? That's what Team Perkango puts on the table. That's what we lay down for y'all. We feed the food here. We feed your families, feed your kids. That's what Team Perkango does. If it wasn't for us, there'd be no COH. That's something you have to accept. That's all there is to it.
Interesting point there, man. I can't disagree with you. Perkango has been taking over for years now, but history does repeat itself oftentimes in our business. And last year, we saw a formation of the Megaforce. Ryan Swift, Tone White. Swift's back here tonight as general manager. Do you think, is there possibilities that the Megaforce is back together to take out Perkango for that world championship?
Hey, if you want to talk about how history repeats itself, let's just go look back at last swing vote. Guess what happened there? We took out Megaforce. We took him out clean, easy. It was nice and breezy. Ooh, for the tag titles, if anything, and you know how long we held those tag titles for? 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, maybe more than 10 days. 300 plus fucking days, brother. 300 plus fucking days. Megaforce, what did they do? They lost them tag titles. Poof. Gone. We know they can't handle their losses. Look what happened to Swift when I beat him at WrestleCade. Look what happened to Tone when he lost them. All these matches to us, to Team Perkango members. Jordan Brooks broke his fucking arm. Brett Curtis outplayed this man. He made him look like he was the lesser match of that night on Swing Vote. He made Tone look lesser than him when he won that world title in the main event. My brother right there. That's my brother.
Yes, sir.
What I think, Tone needs to hang on to us. Tone needs a Team Perkango member to fight. Because if he doesn't, he will die out soon. That flame that's been keeping COH alive for 10 plus years. It got replaced by a bigger and brighter flame in Team Perkango.
Sir.
Yes, sir.
No doubt about it. Currently, right now, if it's Tone White versus Perkango, it's 4 against 1. You know, I don't know what to think about tonight's situation. We've covered majority of the conversation with Tone White. I like to say congratulations to Brett Curtis as being world champion. It was crazy. A lot of interactions on Twitter too, man. Like after you won the belt. I gotta go into detail about that, but you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah,
hate and love. It was like a combination of both. It was great. But here's
bad at it. Sorry, keep going.
Yeah, I'm trying not to get in trouble, man. We'll keep it at that. We'll keep it at that. Yeah, they're cool. But here's the other deal, right? I heard what you said, Brett. You gave respect where respect is due to Warbeards, and I gotta say, man, that was kind of cool to see because you guys are the biggest rivals in tag team wrestling and as a champion, man, that was really amazing to see. And do you think that the feud is finally over between the Warbeards and Perk Angle?
I'd still say there's somewhat of a challenge between us. You know, it's still a battle to see who's better. But yeah, sorry. Yeah,
Sorry.
But yeah, there's still like a challenge between us. You know, still a little battle for the top position. But that's not like I don't because they hate each other. That's just respect. That's what happens when two top teams collide. It's always going to be a battle uphill. Our battles, our wars, they can't change. What happened has happened, and we understand that. You know, we're running into each other once in a while, but we still see each other as rivals. But that, you know, as competitors for the top spot. I mean, the tag team of the year. I mean, who was on that? Huh? Team Perk Angle and Warbeards. It'll always be a battle between us. That's just how it is. There's some things in this world that just has to happen. Warbeards versus Team Perk Angle, no matter if it's in the ring, the outside, on the rankings, that's just how it is. Team Perk Angle versus Warbeards is going to happen one way or another.
No doubt about it. Now, Mamba, you're still here. I mean, you saw what Jarek Lawson did tonight, what the King had to say about you. Care to respond to what was said on tonight's show?
Jarek. After Wrestle King, I did something that I don't really do to rivals. I respected you. I flat out said I had the utmost respect for you in the fight that we had in the ring at Wrestle King. I was excited to see you back, you know. I was excited to see what you do when you decide to trap me for 10 minutes. You know, I can never break for real. Everyone hates me sometimes. Like, Tone was talking about me, like, just last week. Now Jarek's talking about me, you know. I get it. You know, people's hated Team Brick Echo for years. Not years, months, years, you know. We've been here for a while. But, you know, I really didn't expect Jarek to come back and still be the bad guy that he is. Still be the snarky coward that I met back at Ramon Jungle. And, you know, if I come down again, I will. Thursday's fine. Summer Series is fine. I don't really care. I just want to put him in his place for a second time. Even and to TV titles, since I haven't really mentioned it since today, you know, I'm proud of Bill. You know, Bill, you know, he just retained. You know, he's doing better than me right now. I'm proud of him. But really, the title isn't my focus anymore. Any title isn't my main focus anymore. Of course, Brett's going to be the world champion for quite a while. And, you know, I don't really have much interest in the TV title right now. So really, it's really just about having good matches and kicking people's asses who don't like me. And that starts with Jarek. I can't really comment on much. I've been really tired lately. I'm sorry. You know, celebrations, I've been out a lot, and you know, it's just really surprising. Didn't really expect Jarek to burst out like that, but I can't see myself as mad right now. I just see myself as surprised but not surprised.
Hey, good win. Good win tonight, by the way. That guy beat Cyanide, and you beat him. So what does that say?
I said I can beat Cyanide. I can beat Cyanide,
right?
Bro, like I am a.
So if he just might book it. Careful about that.
Swift book it. I don't care, bro. I will beat his ass. I will beat his ass in like 20 seconds. Book me against him right now. I dare you. Yeah, he's not even here yet.
Careful what you wish for. You might just get it.
I hope I get it. I want to see the look on Jarek's face when I beat Cyanide. Heck, have him out ringside. I don't care. I want to show Jarek that I'm not a bitch. I am no. I got the dog in me. Okay, trust. I'm not letting somebody bitch on me like that. And if I have to prove it against Psyduck, if I gotta prove it against Tone White, if I gotta prove it against anybody on the roster, I don't care. next week, I want Jarek to be at ringside for whatever match I have. I don't care who it is. Just bring him. I want him to see the dog in me. And then I want him to tremble in his boots when I ask him for a match. That's what I want. All right.
No doubt. Another banner night for the Perk Angle. Thank you for joining us, guys. Been a pleasure, and I can't wait to see what happens next week. And be careful, because Swift is back as general manager. He was very quiet tonight, but I'm sure he's gonna let his voice be heard, because I heard that tonight he's gonna announce the captain of Summer Series. So,
Wait. One more thing about Summer Series.
yeah.
The
What
worst
was?
thing ever to happen. Did I cut out?
Yeah, you cut out. Repeat that.
I said brand warfare is the worst thing to happen.
I mean, good luck to Overdrive. That's all I'm gonna say. Now Swift could show up at any time to announce the captain when he sees fit, because he's the general manager. So we'll wait and see. But let's get down to an interesting group right now in the DOW. DOW, you asked for the answer of me and Devin O'Brien, and we're here to tell you what we think and how we feel and if we accept. So, is there anything else you want to add to what you said tonight before we make our decision?
I got
I'm
something.
not gonna be. Sorry, Richie. I'll let you speak, because I'm not gonna be a broken record like some of these frauds. I'm not gonna say we're brothers. It's gonna do so well. We're a family. We're gonna win. I'm not gonna say and bore you with that crap. Okay. Under the day lines, you want the fight with us, whether you want to admit it or not. You want that revenge because your pride is so for it. It's not gonna work out any other way. We want to ask what else I want to bring up. Well, there's two things I want to bring up. Firstly, all the Windsor tonight doesn't like the fans either, so, we both have something in common. I will definitely read your book, good sir. If you ever want to bring about a good change, DOW's sitting right here, and it's got open arms just for you. In the other department of things to talk about right now, Rise team captain is looking kind of, needs a war chief to tell tale, it needs a war chief to run past Overdrive. It needs a war chief to strategize a winning argument. Now, I'll let Richie Rich say what he's wanted to be saying, because he's had a lot on his chest and that he's been able to tell each and every one of you, but he hasn't had the chance yet.
Well, for starters, I'm going to crack open a cold one real quick. Secondly, let's talk about what happened at Swing Vote. As a lot of you have graciously seen, BME won Swing Vote, and I'm not really going to speak on them much longer because they had their little spiel earlier, which bored the hell out of me. Put me tired, but I drank my drink. They pissed it away. They lost sight of what they were doing, and they decided to piss an opportunity away. Which, by the way, we stated before Swing Vote, if you wanted a match where it was bloody, violence, and more violence, hello, you're staring right at us. But yet, the audience was too much of a, you know what? I'm not even going to say that word because they don't deserve it. You see, ladies and gents, the DOW wants O'Brien and Lyons, and yet here they are right here. They want to come at us too. So why have we not have that match yet, huh? Explain that shit to me.
Richie, we've not had that match because the match is going to happen on our time. Just remember that. It's all happening on the DOW's time, and like I said tonight, 11th hour was Swing Vote. The clock strikes 12 at Summer Series. So, Lions and Devlin, I'm sure you're itching to say whatever you have got to say, and we're all for it. It doesn't really matter what you have to say, but go ahead, say it.
Go ahead, tell him, Devlin. I'll go after you. What do you got in mind?
You guys are little punks. You know, you didn't get voted because you didn't show jack shit. You won one tag match. Bravo. You know, I don't get why you think the fans were gonna vote for you. And yeah, me and Lance wanna get our hands on you. Don't worry. But it wasn't our choice at Swing Vote. It was the fans. Fans got what they want, and we fucking won. Just like we're gonna win if we face yous. But you know,
Yeah,
I don't even know if I want to
I'm just
face
gonna
yous.
stop you there
Hold
for a
on,
second.
you shut the
I'm just
fuck
gonna
up,
stop
you
you there
fat
for a second,
piece of
because
shit.
we're
Because
just
you want to
repeating
be
ourselves.
captain,
We're just
you want to
repeating
run
ourselves.
the place.
No,
You haven't been in the
we're
ring.
just
The
repeating
last time
ourselves.
you were in the ring,
We're
you
spinning like
broke
a
the
broken
fucking ring.
record right
Is
now.
that what you're gonna
Let's
do? A
talk-
summer
let's say the
series?
final
You're gonna
word.
break the
Let's
ring
say the
and ruin it
final
for
word.
everyone? That's what you're
The
gonna do,
final
isn't
word about
it? You
Swing Vote.
fat
No,
piece of
Desmond,
shit.
calm down. Definitely kind of.
Lions,
Let's
you
talk about
want-
Swing Vote. No,
Lions,
everyone
you
shut
want
the
some
fuck up
popcorn?
for a second. No, shut up. It comes down to Swing Vote. Let's talk about it for one last time and finally put it all behind us, because the fans' time is over. It is now ours. For Swing Vote, I think the DOW did arguably more than any other fucking tag team to go forward for that voting. And the fans didn't choose us. Instead, they picked BME, CB, and Preppy. Where are they? I'm pretty sure they're not here right now. I want to talk about what we did to do the fans. Listen, we worked very fucking hard. I had arguably a better world championship campaign than any other of the fuckwits that fucking ran for it. So you're coming to tell me that we didn't try so hard and we didn't win the fans vote and we didn't try and we're too busy doing what. We did a fucking stellar job, okay, of making that fucking shit important. But no, carry on. Say that we weren't the fans' favorite. Say that we didn't try hard enough. We did fucking try and we did fucking succeed. But we'll leave Swing Vote in the past because it's just, the past now. Why do we keep on needing to talk about it? The future is Swing Vote. Let's talk, not Swing Vote, fucking Summer Series. Let's talk about that. So, continue before we talk about Swing Vote again, for fuck's sake.
All right, you want to talk about Summer Series? Let's talk about Summer Series. First and foremost, I don't like how you talk about these fans. These fans pays my bills. They make sure I have a roof over my head. Without these fans, I wouldn't be here. So when you talk about these fans, it's personal to me, okay? And we saw what happened last time it was personal. I put your ass down. I was the reason, not these fans, I was the reason why these fans felt that way. That they didn't want you at Swing Vote because I've already got the job done. I put your ass 6 feet under, son. And I'll do it again. I'll do it at Summer Series. Because if you want the match, it's on. I'm not going to waste time. I'm not going to cut the shit. It's on. You got it.
It's just, if the fans paid for the ring and everything, they paid for a fucking cheap ring. But let's just, whatever the fucking fans, I get it. You want to, rally the troops, get them behind you. It's meaningless. It's cannon fodder. It's just a bunch of frauds trying to act like the fans matter. They don't pay my bills. Okay.
Well, who does? Huh? Who does, big man? Who pays your bills, huh?
I don't know. I don't fucking.
This is your problem. This is your problem. You
Let
make
me
sense.
tell you, I've got a fat check from my reality TV show, The Townsends. I've got an even fatter check from the podcast. I've got the R Pro fucking pay sum. And guess what else I've got? I've got a sponsorship deal with Fury's Angels, so I'm getting even more fucking money. So you want to talk about who's paying my bills? It's certainly not Daniel Lyons.
The
So
only
don't
reason
try and
why
play
you're
that fucking game because it will not work.
Over there, the only reason why you're the champion over there is because Daniel Lyons doesn't work there. That's why. I can make that happen too if I really wanted to. I could go over there and take that championship away from you. Okay, so,
right.
But it's all about loyalty, right? I'm loyal to these fans. I'm loyal to this company. I'm loyal to what got me to the dance in the first place. Professional team wrestling.
But let's talk about Summer Series. Let's fucking just talk about Summer Series. Give me your answer. You want to face us or not?
I already told you. Yes, you got it.
I think he's
absolutely
fantastic.
Yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, the DOW versus the old has-beens that think they can right. That's the match, ladies and gentlemen. It's going to happen. It's going to be sweet. You won't be seeing Townsend until then. I might do the odd appearance from, the various spots that I will do, like who knows? We might do what was it, Swift in the Wild? But we'll do it Townsend style. Fans, they don't want DOW. That's fine. We'll give them what they want until clock strikes 12. This works on our time. That's what you all need to understand.
So you just think it's your show, your time, your place because you're big enough to move weight around here? You think you're so big, you're a big man that you can move your weight around and make decisions?
I've not moved any weight whatsoever, Lions. If I can move my weight around like some people do on this roster, I'd have been in the World Championship voting. I haven't moved my fucking weight around at all. I've in fact been given a job to do, and that is bring change to this roster through any means necessary. I tried it as security, and I did my damnedest to make that work. It didn't, but this is working. DOW is working.
You better not bring that to Summer Series because you're going to fail straight on your face. If that was your best job as security, don't bring that at Summer Series. You're going to lose in 10 minutes. Guaranteed. And
I mean, we've seen my best, and well, no, we haven't seen my best. We've seen what I can do up until now. In fact, a month ago, I did something amazing. COH Universe haven't seen that
a month ago, and you haven't done jack shit since. That's how sad you are. You don't even wrestle anymore. You call us old? Like, you're the one who can't even get in the ring and wrestle anymore. You have to do it occasionally because you think you're the big dog. You think you're the big man. You have a reality show and all this bullshit. You're a load of bullshit. That's all you are. You're a load of fucking bullshit. You're just a fat piece of shit. You don't even belong here. Why do you not retire? Why the fuck are you in COH still?
You want to know where you can watch me wrestle, Devlin? This Saturday at Live in the East, I've got an open challenge for my R-Pro World Championship, and you can come and get that if you want. I don't know who's going to accept it, but that's where you can watch me wrestle. And I'll show you all that I can do it better than Daniel Lyons can. I can do it better than Devlin can, and I can do it better than half this fucking roster. Now, Richie Rich, you can deal with the rest of the shit.
Yeah. Let's talk to Rich, okay? Let's talk to Rich. Hey, man, I might have put Townsend through the ring, but I don't think me and you have addressed each other since then. My name is Daniel Lyons, okay? You might not done your homework, but you probably should have, because you're getting into a fight because of this man right here, Townsend. This man is going to be the downfall of your career. He's going to be the downfall of Tora Troy's career, and you're going to blame him in the next year. That's what's going to happen, Richie Rich. And when you blame him, I'm going to be right here, standing right next to you, because you got a lot of talent. You got a bright future ahead of you, but just remember this. I told you so.
Listen, apart from DOW as a side, you know what, Lions? O'Brien, I respect you two well enough to know that I'm not going to go behind your backs and try to do some old puppet strings bullshit. No. You see, my whole career, leading up to me being signed to COH, I have been through the fucking ringer. I've been wanting to get into that spotlight since day one, but I've been rejected over and over and over again. Townsend saw what was in me. He saw that investment in me. And after WrestleCade 9, I felt lost. I was known as the diamond in the goddamn rough. Not the black diamond, the diamond in the rough. Do you know how humiliating that is? That's why I signed with Townsend. He saw something in me, and he's bringing that best out in me. And look where it led to. It led to you two. I don't give a damn if I go into that ring and I'm beaten, battered, bruised, and I have some broken bones. Those things will just heal on their own in due time. What doesn't heal in due time right now is this pain I am feeling, and I am willing to inflict it onto you two, because that is my war right now.
Well, I respect the hustle. I respect the fight, Richie Rich. But I have to address one thing that I said at the press conference. Devin O'Brien tried to stop me, but I went too far. Or did I? Last week, seems like a lot of teams heard what I said. Not only on Rise, but Overdrive, Ammo Wrestling, even our pro. They all heard me say that me and Devin O'Brien would take on anybody and everybody and vote for everybody. And my phone hasn't stopped ringing since then. It's crazy. It's surreal. But I'm just a sucker when it comes down to proving myself. I'm a sucker for getting myself into situations like this. So, DOW, I just want to tell you right now, you're not the only team. Just letting you know. And if you want to know more, show up tomorrow. You might find out. But needless to say, I want to talk to another team who I feel like deserves a shot at the gold just as much as DOW after tonight. Stars on fire. You guys are literally on fire right now.
I just thought I'd start this promo by doing the same thing Richie Rich did to me at the press conference. You're a bunch of so
So now, just to point out, you kind of cut out. By the way, so you might want to do it quietly.
This is our time now.
Yeah, our time.
Bye.
Go hide behind your vignettes like you were a month ago. No, nobody cares.
But regardless, Tom, continuously said, you're better than Money Mafia. Obviously, is who fucking else?
I know.
Who else is gonna be better than us? Not Money Mafia. Fucking VME, pretty much fucking mid.
Average at best, like I said last week.
I mean, I did put fucking CV to sleep, and it's quite funny to me. He said to me on Twitter a few days ago, is that all my marquee matches are behind me. What was tonight? Something felt pretty marquee. Something felt I don't know. Match of the night, I feel like I'm on fire. Like I'm a star on fire. Do you feel that?
I feel that, fam. I feel that. Look, the thing is, it's swing vote. People wrote us off. People thought we were going to come last in the voting. However, we beat the guys in the voting making the most noise. So if that doesn't tell you anything, I don't know what does. But look, the way of it is, it's like I said last week when we were in the ring. BME, what clarifies them to be called the best men ever? Like, you go, you have a hang on a minute, hang on. I'm about to make a point here. You go out there and you have a don't get me wrong, a moment. We'll call it a moment with 2TM and Nova. You then get voted in as the favourite tag team, and guess what? You fail.
You mean the
3 votes.
You mean the favorite flavor, of Ryan Swift, BME. Let's call a spade a spade. It's the flavor of the month, and Ryan Swift pretty much really hooked on it. And quite frankly, I think it's time to spice up the flavors in the ice cream shop. And something feels a bit rainbow-esque. If you pick up what I'm putting down, Tom.
Yeah, I'm picking up what you're putting down. Don't worry.
We gotta jazz it up. Flavor, spice, and everything nice. And Lions did say, "Oh, you're not the only team we're gonna face at Summer Series." Blah 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 blah. It'd be pretty. I think after tonight, and
Hang on a minute, Sheffield. Let's go back a minute. Let's talk about that. Can we talk about how the Michelin Man and someone that hides behind a vignette is getting a title shot and we're not?
That's another thing. How are people mid at best? How are they getting the marquee match with 2TM and Nova, if their performance as of late has, mid, because Swing Vote, they lost tonight. They lost, and they kind of couldn't, finish the job. They couldn't, finish. You see what I'm saying? Not really, get closing the deal. And quite frankly, I don't see them as the, real deal as Ryan Swift sees them as. But nonetheless, 2TM threw down the challenge to CV, and quite frankly, that'll be something to see. And, 2TM, I think, is, grandiose debut. And quite frankly, we all know what's going to happen. 2TM got to do this, that, and the other, and CV is going to fall flat on his back for the 3 count.
Are you jealous? Are you guys jealous of BME?
No, we're just stating the facts. Just like we always do. Just like we always do.
It's kind of sound like jealousy. You just go on and on and on and on and on about BME. Oh, woe is me. They have that match and we don't.
Right,
It's the same
on the other coin.
We don't.
It's the same on the other coin.
And you're asking questions to who? Who is these questions directed to?
I'm asking Tom. Who are you? We're not asking you.
We're not asking you.
How's this facilitating anything?
We're interviewing each other, you see.
Why not ask the general manager, Ryan Swift? Wouldn't that make more sense than asking Tom?
He's doubted us for months.
He's in the building.
It takes 4 to 5 business days to get a reply out of him.
That's not true. That's definitely not true. You guys are full of shit. Oh, wait.
I have to agree. I also think they're a little bit full of shit. Man, I'm just trying to enjoy myself, guys. This is my first day back on the job as general manager. Why is everyone talking about me? I haven't even done anything. All I did was book the show, and you guys are just crying about BME. Stop! Why? What is this?
Be fair, we did win, so I'm kind of happy about that.
Okay, but, cool. So why are you crying about them? I don't get it. You call them flavor of the month when clearly everybody prefers BME over you guys because they got the votes over you. No matter what they did with 2TM and Nova, they still got the votes. I'm sorry, guys. That's just how it works. They got the votes. They're a little bit more popular than you. I'm sorry. That's not my fault. They are just they're just good.
3 votes popular than us.
Yeah, still more votes. I don't hate you guys. I think you guys are very talented, but I'm just saying maybe you should just stop and just admit maybe they just a little bit better.
Maybe they should go after the Summer Series team, because Rise does need a team for Summer Series, am I right?
I'm not sure if they're ready for that, Lions. I'll be honest. I don't know about that.
Is what you're saying. Nowhere close.
No offense. No offense. No.
Back the fuck up. What do you mean, no offense? Did you not watch tonight?
No, I did.
We controlled that ring. We controlled that match.
Systematically.
That is right, Thomas Starr and Alex Surefire. You guys did good. Not control, but you did good. And you know what? You guys are great at being number 2. Don't worry. I appreciate the work. I appreciate the work ethic you guys produce. Great job tonight, buddies. But I mean, this is a big match for COH Rise. We're going up against Overdrive in the big Summer Series team match, and we need the best tag teams to go into the team.
Hang on a minute, because I know exactly what's about to come out here.
What do you mean?
They need the best tag teams. You watch Burnout get announced later as the captains.
Listen, the best of the best, and unfortunately, you guys only been on fire for a few weeks, opposed to everyone else that's been on fire for months. That's just how it is.
I find it hilarious how you call us number 2, yet you were number 2 to Crude at WrestleCade. So, I mean, just a bit here and there and everywhere, I guess.
That was a clever line, Tommy. No comment. I'm not going to comment on that match. That has nothing to do with it.
We're not going to comment.
No, it's not about me.
So while you're here, Swift, it starts the fire. You can continue to add on to this. So who's the captain? Is it Blackheart? Is it Corvo? I mean, they're here right now.
Well, let me just say this. Obviously for the Summer Series match, this is a very big one, and we need somebody that truly shows leadership in every single thing that they do. I took a lot of time to really think about who would be the best for this position.
Thomas Star.
Someone that is absolutely on
Thomas.
fire. Someone that is an absolute star. Someone that
Thomas
proves
Star.
themselves week to
We
week
know how this
to
works.
week.
It's
So, ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, the COH Rise team captain will be announced next week on the show.
Wow, all that.
Oh man, that was good. I give you that. That was
Thank
good.
you. I'm enjoying this week. I've
Hey,
enjoyed
Hey,
it.
it could still be you. It could still be you.
I
Now-
don't give him false hope.
With Corvo and Blackheart here, let's start off with Corvo. Corvo, you beat Jordan Brooks tonight. Who's to say you're not the captain of the team?
I mean, I don't know. I don't really have much experience leading, but I suppose I could always try.
Hey, trying is half the battle. You gotta win. We don't lose on Thursday nights, I can guarantee you that. Now, Blackheart is the veteran of the situation. Blackheart would be a good pick for the captain, as he has been shown to have leadership. So, Blackheart, what do you think about possibly being captain of the team at Summer Series?
It would be an absolute honor if it happened in the first place. Because, let's be real, one of the many things that I've done here is one of the things I haven't done in this company or have experienced for that matter. I bring a certain accoutrement, if you will, to everything. Because I like to strategize out. I like to watch things. I like to keep an eye on who's going out when it comes to this type of situations. Because you have to think like a general. It's war, you know. You gotta scout every single individual person who's gonna be put into there. And that's what you get with someone like me. I'm gonna be very tactical about this if it was me. You could damn well know for sure if it is. I am going to bring every single bit of my passion and my heart and my love for this company and the show.
And there you have it. I mean, I would go to war with that guy. Have done it before, we'll do it again. But, ladies and gentlemen, next week, you heard from the man. He's back, General Manager Ryan Swift. Next week, we will have the official announcement of the captain of Rise. With that being said, it's time to head off to Overdrive tomorrow night. Make sure you watch it, because it's a good fight. Good night. See you next week here.
Before we finish, sorry. You know, I'm still here, so like, I want to quickly promote Overdrive tomorrow night. Don't make sure to catch it, because tomorrow night we're gonna be celebrating my 6th-year anniversary in this company, and I have a lot to say. You know, I've had a great last few months, and I have a lot to say about it, and I'm so excited to celebrate my history with this place. So be there, 6 p.m. Eastern tomorrow night. Yes.
Woo!
Also, Ammo. Yes.
No, I get the
You never
question.
know.
I'm the world champ. I'm the world champ.
Yeah,
I
close it.
So
Close the
good
show.
fight and good night.
Bye,
And you
Brett.
can never be like Team Frank Angle. There's only one. Mwah.
Woo!